All right, we had a major legal ruling against the NFL yesterday, and it looks like us, the fans, could be reaping the rewards as a federal jury has ordered the league to pay over $4.7 billion to 2.5 million customers affected by their Sunday ticket pricing scheme. This is a really devastating loss for the NFL and could potentially put the league in major financial trouble, as they could be facing up to $12 billion in penalties due to antitrust law in the United States. 3 times the penalties that the jury has awarded already. Obviously, the NFL is appealing this case. We're going to hear more about this, but first and foremost, the case goes simple as this. A sports bar back in 2015 filed the original lawsuit stating that the NFL conspired with the networks DirecTV, CBS, and Fox to price gouge customers with their Sunday ticket package. They started offering Sunday ticket in 94, so almost 30 years with DirecTV before it switched over to YouTube TV last year to offer out-of-market games to teams across the country. So if you're a Steelers fan and you're living in Texas, you're not going to have much opportunities to see your Steelers play. So now you get access to every single out-of-market game. And really, the argument was simple. The price was way too high, way too exorbitant, and they presented some devastating evidence against the NFL. Back in 2017, emails exchanged that the NFL was discussing if they couldn't renew their deal with DirecTV, that they would just sell it on another cable package. You could get it on cable so you could work with it. Now, the NFL says that, hey, we wanted to protect the ratings of our networks, Fox and CBS, and this is a premium product. And we've talked about this before. We talked about it when we covered Sunday Ticket moving over to YouTube TV last year, that they kept the price high for YouTube TV instead of selling with Apple, because Apple wanted to make it very cheap to get more people to buy because it's a premium product. And the jury was having absolutely none of it. Great data supported by this. They lowered their price with DirecTV in 2012, and they saw a 40% viewership increase with Sunday Ticket. So clearly, a lot of people were not able to afford Sunday Ticket. They were being priced out of it, and no fan should be priced out of watching their NFL team. Yes, you should have to pay for that service, but it's getting absolutely ridiculous with all the services, all the ticket prices. It's getting insane what the NFL is doing. Now, the NFL obviously is playing, hey, we had nothing to do with this. They knew exactly what they were doing. And I really can't believe what the NFL did here. They had a lawyer who's never dealt with antitrust law before, and she got absolutely waxed. Multiple legal scholars saying, what was the NFL doing? I think they let their reputation on how they kind of always win these cases. Now, they've lost a few cases here. They had to pay the city of St. Louis a good chunk of change for the relocation of the Rams. But still, the NFL tends to clean up in these court cases, and they got absolutely obliterated. So if you were a Sunday Ticket subscriber from 2012 to 2022 with DirecTV, you are the recipient of this money. Almost $4.7 billion, 2.5 million customers. They also got to pay like 48,000 sports bars and restaurants, another 96 million across the country for their signups of these packages. And this is a huge win for us. Now, we're not out of the woods yet. The NFL is taking this to the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals. They're going to appeal this decision. There's a July 31st hearing date to get the entire ruling dismissed. Now, the judge did have some aggrievements, I should say, with how the plaintiffs brought this case up. They said they made it too complicated. He didn't like how they argued some of this stuff. So we could see some tweaks here. They didn't get their full asking price either. They were looking for $7 billion. They got 4.7, so they still didn't even get their full ruling here. And if they don't win this appeals case on July 31st, they're going to send that up even higher, and we might get this thing all the way up into the Supreme Court. So there's no payday coming for months, if not years, for everybody. But it's really interesting to see what the impact is going to be. Is this going to affect the sale of potential teams moving up, knowing that you might have to pay $12 billion out to a bunch of people. It's a crazy number to think about, and this could really, really hurt a league that has been absolutely crushing it for the last 15 or so years, dominating the American TV ratings, dominating the advertising, dominating essentially all sports in this country. They're not in a good shape, and good. Screw the NFL. They are price gouging people left and right. Currently, Sunday tickets like $350 if you don't sign up early. Now you can sign up early. You get it for like $250, $300 depending on the package you get, which I think is good. I mean, you get it for a long time. I know it's only 16. It's really not even 16 games, 17 games. Your team's on prime time a lot. You know, if you have a decent team, they're going to be on at least once or twice. So it's really kind of like 14 games if you're a bad team, and it's like 10 games potentially, or 12 games if you're a really good team, because of how many primetime games and like just on the local station games that they have on there. So I'll be really interested to see what the judge does at the end of July. I hope this case continues to move on. The NFL should pay through the nose for their bullshit practices, because like I said, Sunday ticket was way too overpriced, and everybody should have the ability to buy Sunday ticket and watch their NFL teams. We live in a world where like most people don't live in the city that they grew up in anymore, and or they're not a fan of the team that is in their city they're located in. The NFL has done a great job of hitting every demographic in every market, and that creates fans of different teams in different areas like you want, but then you should give them the ability to watch their team play, so then maybe they'll buy more merchandise and stuff like that. It's just so goofy, selfish, and stupid, greedy by the NFL, but they are gonna pay. You know the old saying, pigs get fed, hogs get slaughtered, and the NFL may have stepped in a load of shit with this one. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Will the NFL ultimately be forced to pay back the fans for their egregious price gouging, or are they just going to get this swept under the rug, thrown away, maybe pay off some people and get this ruled in their favor? I'll be very interested to see, but potentially good news, great news for us. Maybe we'll see major changes to how Sunday ticket is offered in the future. If you haven't already, drop a quick like on this video, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. We got new sports content every single day. If you want to support the channel more, sign up for a channel membership. You help support me, allows me to keep making this great content for you guys every single day. Again, like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.